Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk Black History. I'm your host, Tay Nicole. And today's episode of Let's Talk Black History is going to be a little bit different because we're going to talk about some notable events that happened, but not in a broader sense, just more touching base on those topics and where they're located, if you will. If you want to hear me talk a little bit more about that specific subject, drop it down in the comment section and let me know. So let's talk about these four notable events that happened on October 12th. Starting back in 1854, have you ever heard of Lincoln University? In Pennsylvania, that is. If so, did you know that that was one of the earliest historical black universities in the world? If you did, now you do. Have you ever heard of a man named Jesse James Powell? If not, maybe we should talk a little bit more about him. Because on 1945, on October 12th, he was lynched in Madison, Florida. Do we know why? Would we like to know why? Drop it down in the comments if you want me to touch a little bit more about Mr. James Powell. Or how about October 12th of 1972? You ever heard of the USS Kitty Hawk? If not, this was a racial, violent, erupted aborting aircraft carrier in Kitty Hawk involving more than 100 sailors and resulted in dozens of injuries. Would you like to hear more about the USS Kitty Hawk? If so, drop it in the comments. Or how about this iconic man? A stellar NBA player, a well-known NBA player, a legendary NBA player. On this day, October 12th of 1999, we lost one of these most iconic and legendary NBA players, Mr. Wilt Chamberlain. Would you like to hear a little bit more about Mr. Wilt Chamberlain and how he plays a part in our Black legacy? If so, drop it in the comments. And then last but not least, one of the most controversial men in comedy, activism, social critic. This man was born to be a problem that most people had no answer for, but definitely kept it real no matter where it came from. On October 12th of 1932, Mr. Richard Clayton Dick Gregory was born. And this gentleman has been a whirlwind even through the passing of Mr. Dick Gregory. We have heard so much about this gentleman, and some people haven't. And if you haven't, let me know in the comments. We might talk about Mr. Gregory. In the meantime, in between time, this has been your notable Black History event that has happened on October 12th. If you would like me to dive a little bit more into each individual section, please drop it in the comment section. And I want you to rank them 1 through 4, which one you will want me to talk about first. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Let's Talk Black History. I have been your host, Tay Nicole, and I'll see you guys next week. Be blessed.